Hello and welcome everyone to the EscGoats. We have a very special show lined up for you guys today.
This is the first of hopefully many more episodes of the Goats' new show, and we're rounding up the herd, delivering you insights into Welsh esports, North Wales music, and so much more.
Including a very exciting interview with Mr. Formula and the co-founder of the Goats himself, Swanee, and with a really unique spice to it and completely Welsh.
That's quite cool. Before we get started, though, you're probably wondering who the hell are these guys? Like, you might know me from playing chess for the Goats, but...
Yeah, you probably haven't seen my face before, guys, to be honest. So, my name is Floshy. I'm a shooter expert, esports analyst and player, and a current Arc Raiders addict.
And I'm Lightbringer, the chess player and addict as well, commentator, and I'm just trying to bring Welsh chess into the light.
And together, we are your EscGoats. So first up, let's dive right into some of the best Goats clips from Season 9 of the Welsh Esports League.
Spots the first one, second one, will let him cross, but he needs to get something, kill the bomb. Alex? Hello? He's going for the ninja.
Oh, Kian! Okay!
Oh, my goodness, Kian, where did you hide that? Whole game long, still standing his ground. They haven't picked up any of the rifles. Ragoon, though, another Deagle headshot, and someone pressed insert P because this team is popping heads, taking them out. Alex will pull 2v2. Should be an easy pickings for the Wolfhounds, but not based on what we've seen as Nadia comes in. Another pistol kill. This time is the USP mostly alone. 1 versus 2. The bomb is ticking, but the Ragoon 3K with the Deagle.
Zergrush will find the opportunity to make it 1-0 to the Goats. Your eyes, and Zerg with a fantastic shot and a fantastic couple of passes played. The strategy's coming from the Goats, coming out. A great little 1-2 from Hazard. Back to Zerg. Zerg with a shot. There was no chance for the third man there.
Goats is positioning, the pacing off of it, flawless, and the setup here from Eagle, he's finding one, but little does he know he is being baited. These manages to hide in the climbers. It's Shorty versus Classic. The knife wins. It's Shorty versus Classic versus Knife. And the outcome is this Eagle has talons.
Look at CGology pushing forward, finding 2 in an instant. Deagle, can we find the third? Yes, there it is! CGology has not lost his touch from the previous season, and that's why Goats were the champions here. But you still have... Oh, but CGology just not giving them a bit of breathing space. Finds one right back on instant, leads the Ram as well, so adios to your verticality. Goes for another swing, just to boost up. Now it's only the few standing in your way, and you do get a couple of shots your way. That's only half HP, but you decide to push out against the shield operator, finds the panic cure, and that's the third for CGology, but he's looking for more. He finds the one tap, and Ghost going in with a flawless first half.
Well, I mean, those clips were absolutely insane, and just testament to how we did this 9th season of the Welsh Esports League. There took some great clips there.
Absolutely. I mean, the standout clip for me is the 5K with pistols against a full buy of AKs. It's just insane.
I mean, yeah, it's crazy. Amount of rounds down we were and stuff, it did just show the other teams that were not to be underestimated at all.
And to be honest, I just wish we could have had the POV of the players.
Can you imagine?
Those kills were absolutely nasty, and the commentators were going off.
I mean, they were probably just as surprised as we were, to be honest, weren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I remember watching it live, and I was just ecstatic.
I remember the messages you sent to me as well at the time. That was crazy.
So I think before we go any further, we want to talk to you guys about what the Goats are and what we're trying to achieve as the herd.
Yeah, it's probably recognizable from me and Floshy here already, but we're not your standard esports team.
Absolutely not. I mean, we do try our best, but we're not concerned about winning at the end of the day. We just want some standout moments from people.
Exactly. We're just committed on making a community for anyone who wants to game, and especially bringing North Wales into the mix.
Because down here, we'll admit, we are from the south. So,
yeah, don't tell anyone.
Yeah, don't tell anyone. But we do have a lot of attention on us down here already, with a lot of schools, universities offering esports teams, but nothing for the north of Wales.
Absolutely. So all we want is passionate gamers, regardless of where you're from, but who are willing to bring the North into the spotlight and to bring standout moments like the CS clip with the Deagles against the AKs.
Exactly, that's it. And no matter if we win or lose, we have some brilliant results from Season 9 of the Welsh Esports League, and they're about to come up on your screen now. We'll have a little talk, a little pause.
Was there, yeah.
So I actually have a few words from the CS captain, Laurie himself.
Let's hear him.
So he has sent me a lovely little paragraph saying, I have had lots of fun captaining the GOATs this WoW season, and I am very happy with our performance. Third place is an incredible for the roster's first tournament, with two of the players having their competitive debut. Unheard of in most places.
100%.
The strict control of Connector on our overpass game was a great strength, supported by Kian and Nadia Rocks. And the B defense, it was nearly unbroken. And I actually want to come back and say, Kian, he was my player of the tournament. He was absolutely insane.
I don't know how he was training or what he was doing to hit like that.
He was cooking in those deeper clips. Absolutely. And just to round it off, he said, our key points to work on for success in February will be communication and expanding our map pool.
I mean, yeah, those are some great words. For the results, I haven't managed to come on screen because we haven't got a visual. I should come clean about the chess. Yes, we came sixth, but I'm taking sixth as a result. It's my debut tournament playing chess as an esport, not an over-the-board tournament. I'm playing master-level players who I don't normally get to come across. It was a great experience. And also, I was then able to do some commentary with the FM, so FIDE Masters, that's a master-rated player, Jonathan Blackburn afterwards, where we managed to go through some really good analysts of some really good games with international masters and candidate masters, all sorts of really high-rated players. And it's a great learning opportunity for me, I think. So, yeah, that was good fun.
Absolutely, man. All of us at GOATs are proud of you at the end of the day. It's an incredible debut for something that isn't really shone on a lot at the moment.
It was still a semi-final. I'm taking that. I'm a chess semi-finalist. So there we go. It gave me the motivation and inspiration I needed to come third then in my next over-the-board tournament. And I was the only chess player to stream the event other than the commentators. So I think we managed to bring chess into the light a bit.
Exactly. You're pushing the boundaries.
That's it.
So for some other results that didn't show up, so I'll just list them off just real briefly. We had Marvel Rivals, Rocket League, and EFC. We finished in third place for those as well. And that, yet again, incredible. This is some of their first debuts for these games.
It was, especially watching the Siege and the Marvel Rivals stuff, especially for me who hasn't played Marvel Rivals before. It was great to see some amazing performances. Gives me old school Overwatch vibes. It's a shame. But yeah, but I hope it shows people that, although winning's not a priority, we're still no joke. We're still a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, absolutely. We'll give it to them anytime, any day. Now we have an exclusive interview with Mr. Formula, with our co-founder and co-op enthusiast, Swanee. And remember what I said at the start of the video, guys. It's in all Welsh, but there is also English subtitles.
Hey, how boys? Hi. How's it going?
How's it going, man?
Okay. Hiya pal, Swanee o'r GOATs yma efo Mr. Formula.
Iawn, how's it going, man?
Ti'n okay?
Pleser, bob tro, mate.
Wel, ti'n gwybod, hyfryd fel diolch am hynna. Ond dwi'n just eisiau siarad, efo ti basically am beth ti'n neud yn y gogledd a chdi hefyd sy'n mynd yn amazing iawn.
Ie, diolch yn iawn.
Diolch yn fawr hefyd am y neges yn support am Wel 8 a Wel 9. I'r GOATs i chdi sy'n gyd yn chwarae. Oedd hynna amazing, diolch am y negeseuon. Da ni'n trio jyst cael motivation i pobl dod I fewn I creative industries a pethau, so mae e-sports peth pwysig iawn, basically. Be ti'n meddwl am e-sports? Ti'n chwarae?
Oh man, dwi'n big fan o games.
Oh yeah?
Gosh, yeah. Hoff game fi, dwi'n fan o pethau fel Elden Ring. Souls-like, really good pethau fel that. Dwi'n big fan o fatha single player, story driven.
Yeah.
Big fan o pethau fel that. Dwi'n chwarae bit o Wukong.
Oh, okay. Na, dwi hefyd I.
Wukong, yeah. Chwarae one of it, so yeah, big fan it.
Okay.
Big fan o games.
Cool, diolch yn hynny. Chdi'n neud raps mewn Cymraeg a Saesneg hefyd. Be ydy'r wahaniaeth rhwng paratoi os di os na proses wahanol i'r dau iaith? Sut ti'n paratoi mewn Cymraeg neu Saesneg?
Mae'n cwestiwn rili da. Mae'r principle yn un peth, ond mae'r... Be dwi'n licio neud ydy cymysgu'r ieithau. Mae'r rhythms ydy thing fi. Os ti'n ffindio geiriau sydd yn hitio rhythm, Mae'r union un rhythm yn gallu ffitio'r iaith arall. Ac os ti'n rhoi y ddau efo'n gilydd, ti'n creu rhywbeth hybrid newydd yma. A mae hwnna'n rhywbeth dwi'n ffeindio mor diddorol efo geiriau. Gan I sort of broses debyg i'r ddau iaith, really, ond be dwi yn licio trio neud I rhoi nhw efo'n gilydd. Whether it's that for me, trio fatha creu. O lle mae bod ddim yn gyfartal fath o beth to. Rhan y rhythms ag metering fath o beth. So dwi'n big fan o rhythms, achos dwi'n beatbox yn amlwg, so mae'r rhythms dwi'n neud efo beatbox, dwi'n applio hynna I rap. Os dwi fel bont na I sgwennu rap fel o, mae'n y camera go, mae'n y down, mae'n y met, so mae'r rhythms yn big one I fi. Dyna sut dwi'n very rhythm driven. Rhythm driven. There you go,
Ti rap newydd fan hefyd. A siarad am rap newydd, ti wedi bod dros y byd recently, do? Dwi'n neud bach yn Wenglish I chdi gyd, Ti wedi bod dros y byd recently, do?
bod I Vietnam yn ddiweddar a Cambodia, so hwnna'n trip really smart. A wedyn, dwi wedi bod yn neud gweithio ar rhan fatha Cymraeg worldwide ar album yma. A dwi wedi neud dwi wedi ryddhau o. Yn y broses o neud hwnna, nes I sylweddoli o'n i'n creu lot o cysylltiadau. A nes I sylweddoli, hang on a minute, dwi'n cyflwyno Cymraeg I bobl rownd y byd yma. Sydd ella ddim yn darf bo'na iaith. Be, mae hwnna'n rhywbeth arall I sbio, so nes I sylweddoli faint o bwysig oedd o bod mi'n gallu ymestyn ei iaith. So dwi'n gweithio'r Cymraeg Worldwide 2 o'n. So dwi'n gweithio efo artistiaid mae'n mynd I fod boys o'r Vietnam yn o, Syria.
Efo iaith nhw hefyd?
Dyna di'r whole concept. Ydy cymysgu ei ieithau. A bod bob artist yn gynrychioli wledydd nhw. So dyna di'r syniad. So tra'n I allan yn Vietnam yn oedd o'n leisurely hefyd. Wedyn nes I ffilmio couple of bits yna, just sort of test the waters.
Ti'n gallu weld ar y socials hefyd. Be di social chdi?
Mr Formula.
Ar Insta hefyd. Cool. Chdi bwy o Ynys Môn go iawn, ond ydych chi'n basement o'r Rotham, dre bach. So, pa fath o'r kind of opportunities ges di am plentyn? Be sydd egni sydd wedi dod ti fewn I creu music a fideos a bethau?
Mae'n question amazing. I fod yn hollol honest o chdi nes I sylweddoli yn ysgol pan ni bach. Ar Ynys Môn bod fi'n passionate am music. Ac yn i'n gwybod na dyna be yn eisiau neud. Ond yn amlwg, does am jobs I hynna. So nes I, achos o'n i'n passionate am be yn nes I just spend the rate o bed, dwi'n mynd I adeiladu job. So nes I droi passion fi mewn I busnes. Ac y ffordd nes I neud hynna, oedd just meddwl yn creadigol am y gwaith rili. Nath rhywun gofyn I fi un tro, ti eisiau neud workshop. Be di workshop, be di gweithio. O ti'n dysgu rhywun, ti'n beatbox. Yn rhaid gor hwnna, so eisiau neud gor hwnna. A sylweddoli ar rhan o'r business model. Mae hwnna gwaith music drwy addysg. Mae'n ticio lot o boxes gwahanol ar gyfer creu gwaith I dy hun. So nes I sylweddoli, hang on a minute, os gwneud gigs teithio a trio creu y thing workshops, sgwni be wneud ddigwydd. 20 years later, here we are. Mae'n gyrfa, basically, byw passion fi fel career. Dwi'n mor lwcus.
Dwi'n siarad Cymraeg iawn, beth di gyrfa wan?
Career.
Dyna gem iawn. Career. Da ni'n bach yn Wenglish, sut ti'n ddysgu?
Oh, English yn cool, man. Let's go. Let's go.
So, pa ges ti ddim llawer o support am hynna, ti'n neud lot dy hun, do? Pa fath o support ti'n feddwl sy'n pwysig i pobl fel ardal yma, sy'n bod Gwynedd, da ni gyd yn like scattered everywhere amdani, so pa support ti'n feddwl sy'n pwysig iddyn nhw?
Gen i stori diddorol i chdi cyn i fi atab hynna.
O ie?
So, pan nes i sylweddoli, dwi'n mynd i drio troi hyn i mewn i busnes, o'n i'n mwyn be yn ei wneud. So eisiau at y cwmni yma yn Gogledd. Nes i eistedd lawr yn y bwr yma efo'r boi yma yn 70s fo. A nes i ddeithio be ni trio neud. O'n i mond yn 19 gyda boi fel, ei, be di business plan chdi? Be di numbers chdi? Dwi'n mwyn beth ti'n neud ta? So nes i ddangos iddo fo feedbox. A nath o just fynd, ti'n mynd i neud job allan o hwnna. Just paid a trio, a basically nath o just deud ti'n mynd i gallu neud busnes ar hwnna. Wow. So luckily dydi o ddim quite fel dim mwy. So mae amlwg mae lot mwy o open-mindedness yn y byd rwan lle. So dwi'n falch dwi ddim fel dim mwy. Ond dwi'n meddwl ar ran fatha yn lleol dwi'n meddwl sy'n cool gael fatha hybiau neu o leia hwb. Lle mae yna artistiaid yn gallu hyfforddi pobl ifanc. Neu pobl sy'n proffesiynol yn y maes. Gallu pasio skills ymlaen i pobl ifanc. A beth sy'n cool, mae'n dda i weld mewn ysgolion bod yna bach mwy o gyfartaledd efo equality efo fatha tech a music. Mae'n lot mwy o hynna. Ond dwi'n meddwl rhan yn y cymuned so smart gael fatha rhywle i pobl ifanc gallu mynd i gallu mynd ti'n neud hynna? Sut dwi'n creu computer game? Sut dwi'n neud y bit yna yn y computer game? Be di pixels? So stuff fel y nitty-gritty
cant y cant.
Mae'n digon hawdd i mynd, eisiau mwyn YouTuber, so ond be ti'n mynd i actually neud? Sut mae'r inner mechanics o fod yn YouTuber yn gweithio, a dyna beth sy'n pwysig.
Pwysig
The inner workings.
A does neb yn athro basically am digital equity a beth gen ti rei o pobl sy'n gwybod beth o'n neud. Ond fel ati dweud, maen nhw ddim kind of specific knowledge am background sut i defnyddio Insta neu sut i tagio busnesau. Da ni am Baron Bob yn seddi yma. Baron Bob.
Big up Paul and Kevin.
So pethau fel hynna, basically yn pwysig iawn rhannu'r content basically a fydd hwnna'n just codi'r ardal.
Dwi'n meddwl bod yn bwysig i pobl ifanc gweld y pwysigrwydd yn investio hefyd yn gwaith nhw. Hyd yn oed sbio tu allan i crefft nhw a weld just in general be ydi investing na stwff. Mae bod dim yn troi mor digidol rwan. I'r genhedlaeth newydd, fatha i generation newydd, maen nhw angen switcho mewn i'r byd digidol na rwan. Cos yn y dyfodol, dwi'n meddwl fydd yna such thing as cash a stwff. Dwi'n meddwl fydd bod dim yn mynd i fod yn equity, mae'n mynd i fod yn digidol, mae'n mynd i fod yn investing. A mae'r art form yn gallu gyd fod yn rhan o hwnna.
A chdi fel olynion, ti'n gorau bod jack of all trades, dwi'n ti'n gorau gwybod sut i wneud pethau, sut i advertise, sut i wneud marketing, all of that pethau fel hyn. Hynna'r peth sy'n pwysig iawn, dwi'n meddwl, i cael lefel arall. Achos fel e-sports, ti'n gallu bod the next David Beckham of e-sports ond os ti ddim yn gwybod sut i wneud rhywbeth hefo hwnna, wel, dych
chi'n gorfod wneud rhywbeth, dych chi'n gorfod gallu dallt y longevity, mae'n cymryd lot o moving parts gwahanol, dim just troi fyny chwarae gêm a mynd, obviously mae hwnna'n rhan ohono fo. But there's a lot more.
Cool. So siarad am hynna, yw hethau dod gyd at ei gilydd a beth ydych chi'n neud ar y funud. Da ni'n mynd i weld fideo, Leon, so am i clywed beth yn bach am fideo sut athych chi dod i fewn i'r ecosystem na, sut athych chi paratoi a just siarad beth bach am fideo.
So basically, y rhan dyddiau yma fel i fod yn artist neu cerddor neu whatever, fel da ni wedi siarad am, ti'n gorfod bod yn multifaceted, ti'n gorfod bod yn switched on efo bob math o bethau. So, ddim yn digon o beth i just recordio can and off it goes. Cos ddim yn mynd i gael dim traction, so really ti'n gorfod gael visual. Os ti'n mynd i gael visual, mae hwnna'n golygu yn amlwg ti isio bod yn screwed on hefo, lle gael ffilmio fo, be dwi angen i ffilmio, pwy fydd rhaid defnyddio, pwy dwi'n nabod yn y maes allan yn gallu helpu efo hyn a hyn. So all of a sudden, mae'n troi fewn i rhywbeth lot dyfnach na just isan studio sgwennu can. Like, there's a lot more to it. Wedyn wedi di wneud hynny, ti eisiau meddwl amdan y marchnata, so ti eisiau meddwl amdan clawr, celf, os ti'n mynd i defnyddio cwmni i helpu chdi gael traction o Spotify, pa bryd ti'n mynd i'r rhai. So mae'na faint o amser cyn i'r rhai, so mae'na gymaint o elements. Ond efo'r un yma, sef y terbion, o'n i wedi penderfynu, mae'na vibe eitha positif iddo fo. Basically, just don't give up fath o beth. I'r syniad a bod chdi efo'r ateb, ti just angen ffindio fo. That's the sort of vibe. So nes i penderfynu lle sy'n gallu ffilmio hwnna, so nes i ffonio met fi Rob, mae'n un boi, camera amazing. A nath ni fyny at Cymorthyn, a ffilmio fo'n gyd fyny fyna.
Mae'n edrych amazing yma.
Mae'n pretty cool. A wedyn just gael couple o angles gwahanol, so dreifio yn y fan, wrth ymwyl y studio wedyn efo drones, fath o bethau sy'n mynd i edrych yn cool. A wedyn eistedd o'r editio fo hefo Rob hefyd, so mae hwnna'n rhan arall. Yma ydi fod yn rhan o'r editing o'r fideos hefyd, so mwy o sgiliau fydd wedi gael, so.
Cool, wel, awn i weld, brenda, mate, awesome siarad efo chi. Diolch eto, mae'n amazing, awn i checio atebion.
Pac more.
Wait, now for some esports news.
So I'm going to kick it off talking about CS2, to be fair.
Yeah.
So there was a very recent major in Budapest with Team Vitality taking the absolute win. And for the first time in CS2 history, it's a back-to-back major.
I think it's worth mentioning CS2, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. CS2. It has happened in CSGO. There was actually a triple win in CSGO.
That's insane.
But yeah, absolutely insane. And CS2 won Esports Game of the Year at the Game Awards. And they brought in, I think, what was it, 7 million in a prize pool across the year, which is just absolutely insane. Can you imagine having that money?
I mean, I wouldn't mind that money. That would definitely make the mortgage a bit better, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And another little quick snippet into esports news. It's a name that hasn't been heard of for a while in Counter-Strike, is Optic. They've been sort of missing for a little while, out of action to say. But they have now teased that they're sort of planning something in the background to come back to CS2. And I am very excited for that because they have a good roster.
They were a bit of an underdog. Wow, that's cool. It'd be great to see Optic back. In something a bit more quirky and offbeat, Microsoft Excel World Championship, anyone? Well, they kicked off with a bang. It was great. It's over now. But over the course of three or 4 days, there was an Excel Championship where people formatted, formulated, and basically fought their way to be the best data nerd they possibly could be, with a prize pool of 60k.
Absolutely insane.
To be good at spreadsheets. I use spreadsheets day to day at work, and no one's offering me a 60k prize pool to make spreadsheets look pretty.
Maybe we're in the wrong jobs. Maybe we should be Excel championships.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sack off chess. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So tying into that now, we're going to go on to some general gaming news for you guys. So I want to personally talk about Arc Raiders. I said at the start of the video, I'm a bit of an addict. It is a great game, and that has been shown by it already winning multiplayer game of the year for only being out 2 months. It beat all the competition, which is just absolutely insane. And well, at the moment, we're both playing it together.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've taught me everything I know about the game, so
yeah. So I mean, we've clocked in the hours. Is this something you guys would like to see? If you do, leave something in the comments, and maybe we'll get to some recording and just have a little bit of extra content for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've had fun. I think the last video we killed a Leaper somehow that we were looking at.
Yeah, first game in mind for like Bring It Here.
Yeah,
we went and destroyed a Leaper, which was pretty insane. But there is a new update out currently called the Cold Snap, which has brought a lot of new changes. Most noticeably, a new dynamic weather, which is in the game called Cold Snap itself, and it means if you're outside for too long, you get frostbite. Yeah,
fun.
Tough. But
it's a survival game now as well, on top of the raiding game.
But from that, though, you get 2 times loot. Just think of that goop, guys. Just think of that goop.
Well, I'm going to go on to a slightly older multiplayer game. And when I say slightly older, probably one of the most famous multiplayer games of all time. I'm going to talk about League very quick. I haven't played in years, but I used to be a massive League of Legends fan. And they're making a lot of changes by the looks of things. I've got a list of some of the changes they're making. But here's some of the changes coming in 2026. New quests are coming, which means there's going to be a free version of teleport in the top lane. And if teleport's already picked, you're going to get max health and shield.
That's just insane. Absolutely insane.
I used to love playing top lane, and now top lane is just going to feel like a walk in the park. It's lane free tier 3 boots. When I was playing last, they didn't have tier 3 boots. They had tier 2 boots. Tier 3 boots and a 4-second recoil. Recoil?
Yeah, it's going to make...
recoil, I'm playing the wrong games. 4-second recoil. It has a cooldown, but that's ridiculous. 4
it's
seconds
gonna make
the regular 7.
It's going to make middle lane very, very strong.
Especially for such a short lane where basing regularly and resetting is going to be quite important, especially for the laning phase. Bot lane, as an AD carry is going to get any stronger, they're giving them a 7th item slot when they complete their quests, and a massive influx of gold on any kills.
So, yeah, the economy for bottom lane is just going to be stonks.
They're definitely trying to make it a bit more beginner-friendly whilst giving a lot of easy buffs. That they still involve a bit of technical work and a bit of expertise. They're also adding WASD support. I mean, what? Have you ever heard of, apart from Smite, no MOBAs really do this.
Yeah, it's actually been in trial for a little while in some game modes. It hasn't sort of been fully fledged, but they're saying now coming into 2026 there will be full support.
It'd be really interesting, especially WASD, when you use a few of those buttons, especially W for one of your abilities. That'll be really interesting.
Definitely. I think movement's going to change, isn't it, entirely?
Yeah, people might be able to dodge and dupe shots a little bit better, but we'll see how it goes. It looks like there's going to be some changes to the warding, but the big things they're changing a lot of is jungle, by the looks of things.
Don't cry.
I'm trying my best not to as the next KMI main, but we're not. It's fine. So we're looking at Baron spawning again in 20 minutes. So they're getting rid of Atakan, who I never really played much jungle when Atakan was a thing, but it looks like they're getting rid of that buff, so people are less focused on just objective farming, and more focused on going for towers, kills, successful ganks, etc. Bringing back kind of that core principle of what League is and that kind of MOBA feel. But they're also looking like they're making it harder to kill jungle camps. Or at least adding protection to the epic monsters and to the generic camps. They're just getting a bit tougher, it's going to make champions who gank early probably that little bit weaker.
Definitely. We're going to see some changes in the esports scene, definitely, with this as well, especially a lot of jungle players. They're going to have to look at playing differently, possibly here.
It's going to be interesting to see how it goes. I remember when they changed from having the Ember Knife and I can't remember what the blue one was called. This is when I just started playing. But then they changed to Jungle Pets. And that changed a lot because then you had to focus on getting your little dog fed so you could run through it. And then when you walk into a bush, you then double your speed, which was great. We've lost Floshy, everyone. Floshy has collapsed.
I'm back. Don't worry. I had minor inconvenience.
Minor technical difficulties. We're not going to talk about it. But yeah, League's going to be really different. But maybe it's this time to dip our toe back in the Floshy. What do you think? Maybe we should try. We used to be decent players. I'm not saying we were amazing, but some of us are better than others. We're not going to talk about that too much. But maybe we do that rush to diamond that we've always thought about doing.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's something we can definitely do, and it brings us really back to our point about the GOATs as well. We're not in it to win at the end of the day. If it's something we want to do, a League team might be on the way. It's possibly in the works. We don't know yet.
Yeah, hound at the GOATs and get them to bring League into it. The League wasn't even in this season of WELL, as far as I'm aware. So hound at esports WELLs as well. Let's get League and the MOBAs back in. There was no League. There was no Dota. MOBAs are the pinnacle of esports. This is what esports used to be about for the League players, for the Counter-Strike players. Just make sure they don't get rid of chess. Otherwise, I don't have a job. So that would be great.
Hey, if we do League, you get to see our beautiful faces more often.
Who would say no to that? I mean, come on, surely. Look at this.
Thank you, Mr. Formula and Swanee, for that lovely interview and for your time.
And I just want to very quickly thank you guys as well for your time. If you managed to stick all the way through to the end, yeah, welcome to the herd, and thanks for joining us for our first ever episode of EscGoats. If you liked it, give us a like. If you want to stick around and see more and join the herd officially, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, stick around, get notified every time we make a video. We should be uploading every third Friday of the month for EscGoats, so that's pretty exciting. But follow us on our socials as well. Keep up to date.
Yeah, definitely. And if you guys are interested in joining the Goats, please hop into the Discord. We don't bite. We're all friendly. Or DM us. It doesn't matter. We're open to everything.
Yeah, it'd be great to hear from you guys and what you thought of the video. But yeah, without further ado, to round everything off nicely, here's Mr. Formula's song, Tebion.
Mae problema'n diflannu pan dwi'n rhoi teimladau yn hyli fy rinc. Mae synnau y geiriau'n tyfu brawddegau a gweddau'n diflannu mewn chwink, diflannu mewn dim. Carchar ffug, fframwaith ochmogol yn wasgu y byd. O ffeithio ni gyd, cuddiad y gwir esbryd. Ond mae'r negas yn glir, gwir. Mae'r atebion yn enau dy hun. Sbia nôl ar y sgrin, nôl ar y llun, nôl ar dynes a nôl ar dyn. Sylweddoli gwan i gyd fel dyn. Fel hyn dwi'n arweinio'r llif, arweinio'r meddwl i reoli y dydd. Ac ar ôl hyn i gyd na beth colli y ffydd, cos music's the efo'r atebion i gyd. Lle mae'r atebion? Maen nhw yn bob man rhaid ni fod o fflam. Ti efo'r atebion, arnofio'r don dan y rhan o'r plan. Lle mae'r atebion? Yn doriad o wawr ag y machlud mawr. Ti efo'r atebion, pai gadael bywyd yn chdi lawr. Na, lle mae'r atebion? Maen nhw yn bob man rhaid ni fod o fflam. Ti efo'r atebion, arnofio'r don dan y rhan o'r plan. Lle mae'r atebion? Yn doriad o wawr ag y machlud mawr. Ti efo'r atebion, pai gadael bywyd yn chdi lawr. Be bynnag di bywyd ma'n newid fel tywydd, yeah. Ma' amser yn byr, llif ar y môr, graen ar y traeth, yeah. Be bynnag sy'n cywir, ma'n llwybr yn tywyll o'n cario ymlaen, yeah. Llygadau ar cae, ni'n teimlo'r sain, y cerdd o'r iaith, yeah. Ma' bredegad ar chraddu i'w ben y problema ma' bywyd yn creu. Dwi'n gwybod mae geiriau yn arafu y pwysa, sbia nôl ma'n oce. Dwi di bo' na, paid i fod y gola, peled o'r ola ddim angen diodda. Arnofio'r ton ar y môr na, ond cofia ti'n dal yr allwedda. Lle mae'r atebion? Maen nhw yn bob man rhaid i fod o fflam. Ti efo'r atebion, arnofio'r don dan y rhan o'r plan. Lle mae'r atebion? Yn doriad o wawr ag y machlud mawr. Ti efo'r atebion, pai gadael bywyd yn chdi lawr. Na, lle mae'r atebion? Maen nhw yn pob man rhaid i fod o fflam. Ti efo'r atebion, arnofio'r don dan y rhan o'r plan. Lle mae'r atebion? Yn doriad o wawr ag y machlud mawr. Ti efo'r atebion, pai gadael bywyd yn chdi lawr. Na.